Hello friend, this is Umang Sharma. In this video, I am going to explain about my Unix experiment number 6. So in this experiment, we need to use user-defined function and the array. Our aim is to write the program to demonstrate user-defined function and array shell scripting. So for array, we need to use for array name index and then value. And for printing with index value, we can print. So here we did for two experiment, first for bank and second for library. Shall show you my program. So that is my experiment 6a dot sh. So for declaration we need to use declaration a name. This is for declaration of my declaration, and here for calling the function we need to use directly name with two semicolon. Here you can see I created for create for calling, and then function we need to use function name, and then we need to close by brackets, and we need to start with brackets, and we need to write our logic inside that. So here you can see, I will show you. For creating we need to use I0 to 2. It means I am here creating three account first, and I am asking name, password and balance. For initialize, when user is creating, I am initialize with balance 1000. For balance checking, what we are doing, I am asking account number, yeah, and I am printing for all three. I am checking for three. If that account number is equal to for that account number, that time I am asking then password. Then I am checking for password for authentication. After authentication getting, I am printing that uh, balance. Otherwise I am printing that the correct I am printing that enter the correct password. And for deposit I am using same logic. First I am checking for, I am equating account number then password. After matching everything, I am adding my that amount that I am taking from the users. For display directly, I am displaying my logic from 0 to 2, and account number I am asking, and then I am printing out that detail. And it's for calling. I'll show you the output of this experiment. So clear. For running we need to use sh. So first I am creating for enter amount. Now I am entering amount. Password I am giving 123. So an initial amount I am giving 1000. Next I am giving my name is second person name is Shraddha. Password I am giving same, and amount I am deposit 12345. Next for surname I am giving Fanny. Password I am giving same, and you can see I am giving this amount. Now for balance inquiry you need to say I need to give account number. So account number I am giving for example 0. So you can see that enter the correct account number, because that is not correct account number. For display we need to check. So account is we have 1000. So we need to give second 1000, password is 123. Now you can see that balance is 1000 rupees, and we need to deposit. Now if I want to deposit, I need to give account number and password, and we need to give deposit amount. Now I am giving 1999. And now for displaying the data balance inquiry, account number I need to give, I am giving account number is 1000, you and password for password. Now you can see my 1000 is added with my account. So that's all for experiment. That other function is for pen deposit and the details for detail 6, and we can see all the account number with their amounts. Now second I am doing for my uh, library system, mean everything is same but logic is different, only both author name publication, and I am incrementing for adding time and displaying time. And this is for matching the value. I'll explain you for what. So other thing is for creating time, name, author and displaying time, what I am doing, I am displaying all the, for that I am using loop, and I am printing book id, name, book author, publication and availability. Such a time I am asking book id. If book id is matched, I am printing book found, and I am printing name id, other things. And otherwise not, I am printing book is not found. For that I am using flag system. If it is found 1, if it is initialized with flag is initially 0, if it is flag value is 0 only, it means book is not found. And for land book I am taking y book id and I am using y. If that value is y, it means book is initialized with y, and when I am taking book, I am initialized with book availability with and. So it means now book is not available, that is taken by my user. Otherwise, book is not available. Return book time, I am changing that value to instant of and to y only. So printing echo y value I am giving to. For calling function, we need to call this function like this. I'll show you now my output. So add book, I am adding one book. Book name I am giving Umang. Author I am giving as a Sharma, and book ID I am giving 123, and publication I am giving now Karuna. So when I am displaying book, I am using for, you can see that book is displaying, and book availability is white. I am using book availability is white, and book availability is white. And for such book ID I need to give. So book ID is 123. You can see book is found, that is 123. Now for I want to borrow a book. Now I need to give 123. You can see thank you for reading. Now I need to display book. You can see now availability is in big, and because I already now return time 5, book ID I am written 125. You can see book returned. So that's all for this experiment. That's all for this experiment, and I hope you understand this experiment. We need to use here how we use array and function for Unix experiment. Thank you.